fellow stars, it's me, Tito, and I'm back again to do stuff with you guys. Tito Suffering, Part 3. Okay, so today I am going to be reading this AI Generated Fanfiction. And I put some names in, did my little thing, and this has to do with me, Cameron, and Mayu. It's pretty fun, Okay, so I'm not going to waste any time. This took some editing, so without further ado, I am just going to be doing this. Okay, first one, I have to do Cameron's voice. Okay. Will you stop bothering me? Cameron yelled at Tito. I can't stop my dreams because of you. You do what you want then, Tito retorted. Why is this the end of the world? Cameron asked, seeming very, very anxious. Oh, I don't know. Maybe because a girl said no, Tito said, spreading his hands and cackling. Suddenly, both Tito and Cameron were in a black room with a white door. What do you want? Cameron asked as he pounded on the door. We aren't staying here! Tito seems to be in another world, lost and confused. I don't know what you're talking about, he muttered. He then looked over to Cameron and said, Ha! Oh, so this is a joke, is it? How dare you! Cameron yelled at Tito. I'll fight you. Just name your time and place. Name it then, Tito demanded. Wait, am I being mean to Cameron? This is so out of character for me. Usually it'd be the other way around. No, Cameron exclaimed. I have to go back to school. He's 21 years old. Who needs school? Do I need to remind you that I have your head in my hand right now? Oh, God. Tito then shoved Cameron to the door. I could hear your heartbeat in your head. Cameron attempts to get free, but he was caught. Now listen, Cameron, Tito said, placing Cameron against the door. Ooh, this is getting spicy in here. I just wanted to have some fun. Stop calling me Cameron. What? Cameron growled. A name is only a name to you, Tito sneered. I'm just making sure you know who's in control. Is that clear? What kind of AU is this? Stop it, Cameron insisted. I'm getting bored, Cameron, Tito said, dropping Cameron's head into the door. It's about time you knew your place in this world. Cameron struggled, screaming as if he was stuck, but his only reaction was the same as his head hit the door. That is just sad. Upon touching the cold door, Cameron noticed that his head was now fuzzy and spinning. He couldn't really hear anything that was happening. It was just as he remembered. He was in an empty room. There was only a door and he was there. Keep in mind that I'm not the one who typed this stuff. The AI did. Tito. Wait, I have to do Cameron's voice. How could I forget? Tito. Cameron said, his head spinning. Yeah? Tito asked, having just completed the process of liquefying his body. What am I supposed to do? I don't know, Cameron. You're the weird one. I'm weird? He's the weird one. Yeah, that's true. Cameron saw a pink and blue sphere floating in the distance. When he finally touched the sphere, it opened up. Wait, who is this? Who's this voice? Okay. You have power over a force you never knew existed, the voice explained. Who are you? Cameron asked. Who I am is of no importance, as what I am about to tell you is more important. We call it a ribbon. What? The voice continued. It holds memories from an entire lifetime. All you have to do is get it, and you will be able to control this world. Will you be there for me when I need help? Cameron asked. We will, the voice responded. Now get this ribbon. Do it, Cameron. I don't know why I am telling you this, but it's for a good cause. I'm ready, Cameron said. Cameron closed his eyes and quickly reached out and grasped the ribbon. His hands began to burn and pain quickly overcame his body. I have to talk with Cameron after this video. He probably won't even believe it. He couldn't make it stop. Cameron began to cough uncontrollably as a sharp pain began to grow in his head. The pain was so intense that he let go of the ribbon. He fell to the ground, a mix of his own blood and the ribbon sticking out from underneath his fingernail. The pain was excruciating. I hate this so much. After a few moments, Cameron was conscious again. He opened his eyes to see himself lying on a hospital bed, hooked up to numerous machines. His clothes were stained with dried blood, and he had a large gash on his forehead. Oh God. He was still in the same position he was when Tito ripped him out of his house. He looked around and saw a girl sitting in his hospital bed. At his hospital bed. She's not in bed with him. Her name was Mayu. Okay, what am I supposed to say? Mayu, Cameron said weakly. Okay, Mayu's got a girl voice, and I've got a girly voice too. Okay. Cameron? Mayu asked. You're going to be okay, Mayu told him. Are you? Cameron asked. I can't tell, Mayu replied. Are you there? Cameron asked again. Of course I'm here, Mayu responded. Do you hate me? Cameron asked. No, Mayu said. Not at all, bro. Then why are you telling me this? Cameron asked, his voice slowly coming back. You need to accept things as they are, Mayu told him. No, I don't need to accept this, Cameron said. I'm telling you this for a good reason, Mayu insisted. That's all right, I already know, Cameron said. Cameron could hear the sound of his phone beeping in the next room. I'll be right back, Mayu said. Cameron sat up and put the phone to his ear. Hello, he said. You can't save me, Cameron, a cold voice said. Who's this voice? Let me think of a random crap Yossi the Star made up. Some weird voice. I'll have to get back to that. Who's this? Cameron asked. It's not who you think, the voice replied. I don't know, Cameron replied. You will, the voice said. Tell me who you are and why I should listen to you, Cameron said. You are dying, Cameron. Well, he should be. He's in pain because I practically almost killed him or something. How do you know that? Cameron asked. Because you're on the brink of death, and I can see that clearly. Exactly, he's in the hospital bed because I teared him a new face. What do you want me to do? Cameron asked. That is what we're here to discuss, the voice said. My God, Cameron said. There is no God, Cameron. There's just you and me. That is horrifying. There's no God. What do you want me to do? Cameron asked. I told you before. Get the ribbon. Do what I ask of you. I will explain everything. Is this me? Whatever happened to me? The voice said. What should I do? Cameron asked. You need to accept things as they are. Maybe it's Mayu. She said she would be right back. Get it for me, Cameron, the voice said. No, I won't. Give in, the voice said. You have nothing left to lose. Cameron reached out and grabbed the ribbon. A bright light began to shine all around him. Cameron began to levitate. His arms were flailing around. He began to panic. The lights around him started to flicker. I don't want to die, Cameron cried. This is so out of character for Cameron, and I'm here for it. Cameron, you are in the presence of the Eridani Galaxy, the voice said. Get me out of here, Cameron yelled. There's no way out of it, the voice said. You're dying. Accept it, please. My God. Cameron's hands went to his head. He turned around and saw himself lying in the bed in his room. This can't be happening, Cameron screamed. I don't want to die. Cameron then looked at his hand. It was now as black as coal. His hand shot up in the air. He began to scream as he saw himself standing on the roof of the hospital. The lights began to flicker and fade away as he heard a loud noise. His screams continued. He then looked back at his hands. The blackness began to turn to gray. His hands became red. The grayness turned into red. His hands were back to white. Goodness. He stood up. The hospital was now in ruins. The lights were flickering on and off. Cameron began to cry, not knowing what to do. Well, that's all I've got so far, considering that you only have limited words. So, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I can't believe this. It was so weird. But, it was like such a big plot twist. I can't believe I'm evil and stuff. Anyways, if you guys do like it, I don't know, just do your thing. You don't have to subscribe and like the video, but if Star says so, then just freaking do it. It's not that hard. Anyways, goodbye everybody. I'll be here eventually again. You know me. Yep. Goodbye.